Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
Here today talking about the Elimination Chamber, the best pay-per-view I'd say in a while, honestly.
This was a pretty killer show. It was pretty good.
Pretty killer show, and you know what? Angle that will probably live on for a very, very long time. And to celebrate this momentous occasion, I am doing something different.
He is giving away.
No, I am not. No,
Oh, okay. I thought
no.
that's what that was gonna be. Okay, my bad, my bad.
Do you have any notes for this show?
Yeah, I do, and I didn't pull them up, so stop.
That's good, because I didn't take notes.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's what I did different. Call me Steve and or Larson, because I'm going in raw, buddy.
Going in Raw probably covered this show better than us.
That's not a hard thing to do. It's really not.
Yeah. Well, you better have something out because this is gonna be a crazy shit show. So, I mean, I already said the word shit, so it's kind of too late.
Just like Michael Cole on commentary, but let's get to the actual show.
Yeah, we got the
Um,
women's chamber match first.
I know
Oh no,
that.
before that was the fucking national anthem.
Yeah, national anthem that they did the American national anthem in Canada first, which why would you do that?
I've
Whatever.
always said this, okay? I've said it on the podcast before. Why are you singing another country's national anthem in their country? It doesn't make any sense.
It's a weird choice to make. I personally wouldn't have done it. Even weirder to see Pat McAfee get very offended on commentary and just yell
Why are
at
you
Canada.
booing our national? Like, because it's not their fucking country.
I mean, what do you
It's not even as deep
especially?
as politics. It's just as deep as it's not their country.
And if you
That's as
do
simple
get
as that.
if you do get deeper into politics, I mean, read the room. The U.S. and Canada aren't on the best of terms right now.
That's facts, man. That's facts. But we're
But
not
anyway,
gonna go
that
there.
happened.
Like, it's just as obvious as that.
I'm just pointing out facts, man.
Yeah.
So that happens. Then we get to the chamber match, the women's
And
chamber.
I missed. So I missed the first part because I was walking my dogs. So I come back, and Naomi's on the stretcher, okay? And she's being stretchered out. Bianca Belair's in there. It's a whole thing.
Would you look at the dog and say, "This is your fault, buddy. This is you"?
Looked at my most aggressive dog. I said, "Why'd you do that, huh?
So how dare you,
Why'd you do that to poor Naomi?
you son of a bitch? How dare
I was out for 2 seconds, and you did this."
you monster? But no. So what happens is it's Liv Morgan, Naomi starting in the ring, and then all of a sudden, before they can even lock up, Jade Cargill's music hits. She comes down. Looks like she's about to attack Liv Morgan, but all of a sudden, bam, takes out Naomi, jumps her real bad, so she's eliminated from the match. So it's assumed now that Naomi's the one that attacked Jade Cargill. Not 100% sure yet if Bianca Belair was involved. Potentially might have been.
And Liv Morgan looked scared when this happened. She looked pretty frightened until eventually Jade Cargill attacked Naomi instead of her.
Yep. But
So like
yeah,
maybe that's a little seed, maybe it's not, you know.
I mean, she was just really happy to be proven innocent after a while. Liv Morgan.
What if she really thought Jade thought she did it, you know? I
Well,
mean
that
that's
was the
real life.
narrative. So
Exactly. But what
yeah.
if she also had a part in doing it? But she has a track record. She does.
Well, they said on commentary, it was in the video that she was walking around that area. So she just assumed, I guess, that Jade saw the video and was like, "Oh, well, it was you."
Right, right. Well, I didn't
I
see
don't,
any videos, so I don't know.
I don't know why she's just operating with the idea that Jade is blind, but I mean, whatever.
If she was a true detective, she would have looked at the body, the drawing outline of her
Oh,
body,
yeah, of course, yeah.
the chalk outline, and she would have known, you know.
What, her leg pointing that way means Naomi did it? What exactly does that mean?
That's what that means.
That's
Yeah,
what that means?
because only Naomi could do that to somebody's leg.
Only Naomi. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, all you gotta do is just look at who's attacking you while it's happening.
Well, what if she was concussed? She might forget some things. She might forget some
Again,
details, and the
not
chalk
blind.
outline's there to help connect the dots.
The chalk outline is only her.
It's only what?
It's only her. It's a chalk outline of her.
Chocolate outline of her. That sounds delicious.
That's pretty sus, man. What are you trying to say?
Well, anything chocolate's good, man. What the hell?
You're one of the dudes that, but I know damn well you're one of the dudes that brought that Jade Cargill shirt that they just
I'm not
released
even
of
the one
her
that
and
said it, man. That was you.
nah, man, I didn't say nothing along those lines. You're definitely one of the dudes that bought that recent Jade Cargill shirt they put up of her in the bikini.
Nah, I didn't buy that.
I know damn well, 20 in your cart right now,
No, I don't use a card.
just off intuition. But anyway, back to the match. So Naomi's taken out of the match, so it's down to 5, and the 5 women remaining in the match have a pretty good match. Not gonna lie to you.
If I'm Naomi, I'm pissed. Okay.
Well, you know what? Shouldn't have done it.
Well, we don't even know if she did it, man.
We do know she did it.
We have no idea. We have to figure out who did this.
That's the insinuation.
It's insinuate. It's not confirmed. Okay, we have to get confirmation, like words maybe, like words. Shay Cargill has to say like she did it to me.
This is like Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he keeps going, it's about the implication. You know, this is what this is.
Well, I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see the chalk outline. I don't know what happened.
Okay, anyway, moving away from the chalk
But
outline
I
and
wish I
not
saw
getting
the
into this
chalk
rabbit.
outline.
I'm not,
But
no,
I wish I
we're
saw that.
not. Black History Month just ended, man. God.
Look, man, it did. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy an ice tree. Okay,
All right. So I was trying to move past it. You brought it back there. That's on you.
that's on you somehow.
Man, what? Okay, whatever. So they have a good match. The remaining 5 participants. Roxanne had a good showing.
I wish
Bail
Roxanne won the match.
I don't mind uh, Bianca winning. I'm fine with that happening.
No, I like Bianca. I do, but I wish Liv Morgan won the match over her. You know what
Well,
I
yeah,
mean?
of course you do. You would say that.
You know what I mean? Like it's just that kind of thing.
That's your gimmick. Yeah, you legally have to pick her. I know
I actually yeah, I have to do it every time.
by law. But you know what? Really good women's chamber match. Really enjoyed it. Looking forward to Bianca and Rhea or potentially Io at WrestleMania. If you ask me, I'd rather Bianca and Io because they had a fantastic match a couple years ago at Backlash, and I'd love to see it again.
Bro wants to see a match again. Are you kidding me?
Again, run it back. You know what?
He
It's
wants to
fine.
see a second match. It's like it's fucking Jey Uso, Gunther,
No, this is
fucking
nothing
this and
like
that.
that. This is
Rematches on
no.
this card.
This is
Rematches everywhere.
this is nothing like that because you know what? This match only happened once before on a pay-per-view, and secondly, this match will actually be good, unlike Jey Uso and Gunther.
And Jey Uso and Gunther did not happen on pay per view, so
Saturday night's main event, I'm counting it.
it does not count because
I'm
I didn't
counting.
pay for it. Did not pay for it.
I'm counting it. You know, in my hand, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting it.
But what I will say is this was the best women's chamber match of all time.
I really liked it. I might have to agree with you.
We'll name another one. So
I can't.
exactly, boom, we just confirmed. That's how you confirm stuff.
All right, yep. There you go. That's factual now. Unless you have one in the comments you can remember and tell us about.
Exactly.
But moving on to what I would say is probably the weakest match on this entire show. Stratton and Stratus
Oh, hold
versus.
on. Some of the
Mhm.
spots, though, that crazy hair spot in the Elimination Chamber match.
Oh yeah, Bianca with the hair whip to Morgan.
Yeah, that was brutal. Okay. I just want to put that out there.
That's probably the most brutal one I've seen from her ever.
Yeah, it broke some skin there. It was crazy.
It did. They were showing it off the entire match.
You'd think Kevin Dunn was still on production.
Kevin Dunn was nowhere near production, thank God.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the production wasn't solid, but it is what it is.
It'd be that way sometimes, but you know what? It is what it is.
They got some good shots, though. I'll say that.
Plenty of good shots.
Not of that specific thing, but just around the
In
night.
general.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving on to the next match, the tag match with Trish Stratus, probably the weakest match on the show. I get why it wasn't anything crazy, but also it kind of wasn't great.
So Trish Stratus comes out to a little pop, tiny pop. And Tiffany Stratton comes out to a big pop.
They are really not doing a great job of building up Tiffany to this Charlotte Flair match, which concerns me because that might mean that Charlotte's winning at Mania.
I hope Charlotte's not gonna win. Tiffany Stratton needs to win more. So,
She needs it more, but Charlotte Flair's ego might want it more.
and maybe that's good for her heel run or whatever. But
I don't know. This match was fine. Nothing special
Maybe
to go out of your
if
way
you
for.
had some like something to go against.
I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea. What I will say though, this match, Tiffany and Trish, they win the match, and it's nothing special, but it went on for what I would say was a little bit too long.
This shit was a 2-star classic.
Solid, average match.
2-star classic. Tiffany Strand did do a good job though. I will say that.
It was just a very by the numbers. You've seen this match once, you've seen it 1,000 times tag match. It's like
I don't think I've seen this 1,000 times.
it's like a random, like one of those random tag matches that happens in the middle of a show, you know, and it's kind of boring, but you sit through it because you have to. It's one of those.
Yeah, this is what that was exactly. This was a. I don't want to
Like,
say bathroom break. I don't want to say bathroom break. Okay, it
but it
sounds
kind of
fucking
was.
shitty,
But
but
it
it
kind of
was.
was.
But it was okay.
It kind of like this is the match that everyone kind of bookmarked on their cards. Like, yeah, I know when I'm gonna go take a piss.
Exactly, and that's what I should have done, but I did not, and I had to pee the whole time.
Because realistically, right, as soon as they started working over Trish, like everyone looked at their screens and they went, "Well, I know where this
Wow,
one's going."
wow, Nia Jax is shaking her booty in Trisha's face.
I did not say that. No,
That's what they said.
I
Because
don't
that's
know
what
if they
happened.
said.
Because that's the spot that happened.
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying I don't think that was the takeaway.
Well, that's what they would have seen when they looked out off their phones onto the screen.
I don't know. Um. Anyway, match was fine. Trish and Tiffany win. Moving on to the much better match that followed up next, which is Kevin and Sammy in the unsanctioned match.
Unsanctioned and apparently lights out because they can't afford lights or something.
I like the feel they had for it of turning the lights off to make it look like this isn't a sanctioned thing. Like I like the idea of it. Um, I
Yeah,
love the
I heard.
spots
I
in
heard.
here.
Heard Drake liked it too.
Yeah, Drake was here, not mentioned by name, but he was there.
He was not shown on camera. I don't know if that
No,
was by choice, like if he was like, "Don't show me on camera," or if they were just like, "Nah, we're not gonna do that because Kendrick."
yeah, I mean Logan Paul kind of shouted him out later on, but that's the only mention you get of him.
Yeah, which he posted on Instagram. So I think that's all he's gonna
That
get.
too.
Yeah,
But yeah, he was there. For those of you that need to know, he was there at the show.
and he likes
And
WWE now, which is
L
bad.
for us.
Hell for us. We have him on our side for no good reason.
Man, that's rough for us. Really is
Or not.
tough.
This is not the first time. He also claimed to like the Italian culture and stuff like that. So not a first for us, personally.
God damn it.
Yeah,
That's disappointing. Sincerely, it is.
yeah. He said he was feeling a little Italian. So I was like, oh my god.
You know, God, okay. Whatever, is what it is.
Not a first for us, not a last, probably.
Never gonna stop taking them losses. Anyway,
No.
so this match, very good match. Um, great blow off to the feud. I would have loved to have seen it at Mania, but I get Orton versus Kevin happening. That's fine. But some great stuff. The barbed wire chair, love that spot. Loved the table spot, the double table spot. That was great.
But all of that to say there was zero blood.
Zero blood, but this match didn't need it.
It did need it, but it didn't have it.
I think that they got a very great, brutal match, even without the blood,
I do
and I
think it was very
respect that.
brutal. Maybe not as brutal as Cody and Kevin Owens, a ladder match or whatever, but this was still good.
I would,
And
it
match
was.
quality wise, they know how to put together a good one.
They did a fantastic job. I'm not taking away from
Yeah. I mean,
brutal
maybe
match.
on the same level though with the fucking chairs and the whatever. That was whatever they did with the chairs, they were always landing on their heads and stuff. It was pretty cool.
That was nuts. They're
Yeah.
really going for it in this match, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I saw a tweet before this. It was like, well, those that are saying that Sammy and Kevin should be the main event, I don't understand why you would think that. And it's like this. I mean, I was just like, just wait. Like in my head, I was like, just wait. They're gonna put on a banger.
I mean, looking at the show we got, I understand why it wasn't, but the idea of okay, this isn't part of the show and not sanctioned by us, so it's all the way at the end. That makes a lot of sense. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
it just makes sense on the whole. I mean, before, of course, knowing what would happen. Because I mean, honestly, it was pretty mysterious as to what would happen between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. So
Which, some would have said, why is Rock and Cody the main event before they knew what was going to happen? And you know
that's a
what? They
more
have
valid
valid,
question.
yeah. Because really, you would have assumed that naturally it's like, oh, it's going to be some nonsense. But it was actually an all timer segment. And you know what? That one was on us for assuming.
Yeah. So yeah,
But anyway,
basically Kevin Owens wins the match, which does not count towards his record, quote unquote, if he had one. So
but he does win. He wins. And then he tries to murder Sami Zayn. But eventually Randy Orton says, you know
and
what?
Sami Zayn actually like he tried to lift up Sami, and then like he couldn't do it, and then Sami Zayn tried to fight back, and then he put him on the apron with a power bomb, and then pinned him for the win.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But
And then he tried to kill him with the concrete.
he did try to do that, but then Randy Orton came out, beat the hell out of Kevin Owens him with the RKO, went to punt him, but WWE staff wouldn't allow it. So Randy's RKO'd a bunch of people and left. And that was the return of Randy Orton.
He RKO'd all the jobbers, and then they were probably having a good time, and then that was it. Because he tried to punt him. The punt tease is cool. I hope they keep doing that, but yeah.
Well, if they're gonna keep teasing it, right, the Mania match has to end with Kevin Owens taking a punt kick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Kevin Owens has done all this stuff to make everyone miserable, injure them, maybe even put them out of action for a little bit. It's time he gets his, you know?
Like that has to be how it ends. Like if it's not, then what are we doing here?
It cannot have a happy ending for Kevin Owens at all.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying if it ends with a basic RKO, I'm upset.
Yeah, it can't do. That's what I'm saying. It can't. It has to literally end with a punt kick to his head and put him out of action.
That's just my opinion on this.
Yeah.
Um,
He should do
move-
hospital bed video.
what do you mean
Guys, I'm doing
hospital?
okay. You know, Randy really tried to end my career. I'm not really sure why.
I thought that makes a lot more sense. For a second, I thought you said we should do hospital bed videos, and I was like, "What the hell does that even mean?"
Well, maybe. But look, we
Yeah, what
maybe
what does that
that's
mean
what.
though?
And that's not. I don't know if that's what I said, but I said he should do hospital videos.
I misheard it. I'm just imagining us going to a random hospital, just going, "So why are you here?" And just interviewing these poor people.
Well, maybe. Um, well, how do they feel about John Cena and what he did?
Man, I'm sorry you got tuberculosis. How do you feel about heel John Cena though?
Exactly.
Who?
And then they say who? Well, I mean, they're gonna know who John Cena is, but they're just not gonna know what he did.
You think Grandpa Dale in the hospital with terminal tuberculosis is gonna know who John Cena is?
Yeah, probably. I mean, look, John Cena's been a household name for years. Okay, ever
I
since he
it,
was in the Fred movies.
maybe I wouldn't know. Not the Fred movie.
That's what put him on, man. That's what put him on.
That is not what put him on.
That's what put him on. That's what put him on for a lot of people.
I don't know how you lie to yourself every morning by saying stuff like this.
Or maybe it
I
was
don't,
his rap album. Maybe it was
I
his
don't
rap
know how
album.
you I don't know how you wake up every morning and say the Fred movie is what put John Cena on the map, but whatever.
Maybe it was the rap album.
It's definitely the rap album.
Probably.
But yeah, moving on to the next match here, the chamber match.
Trademark though has not popped off. The trademark since then fell off.
Well, he popped off into the religious circuit.
The Christian rap community. Exactly.
And once you get there, you kind of have to stay there. That's how that works.
Yes. And you're not gonna go anywhere with NF at the top. So
No, you are not.
no.
But yeah, on to the men's chamber match. Um, I would say kind of, by the numbers match until the final three. The final three in this match was fantastic.
Yeah. The final three was pretty unpredictable, I'd say.
I mean, you knew it was going to be Punk or Cena. You just didn't know which one. And then the inclusion of Rollins, I just really liked it.
Yeah,
Really
Rollins probably
solid.
didn't. Rollins is always just a key player in a lot of things. Like he doesn't have to do the main character stuff, but he's always a good side character, I suppose.
I agree, and he did a really good job in the uh the final three with Cena and Punk. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, okay, well, I will say this: Logan Paul, How is he so damn good at wrestling? That's my
It upsets
question.
me greatly. Every day I wake up and it upsets me greatly.
Is it like he trains a lot, or does he not train a lot and he's still
No, he
good?
does. He does train
He
a lot.
does. Okay.
He has a passion for this and he really enjoys it, which upsets me, but also I have to respect it.
And he was just such a short amount of time, and he's so good for no reason.
It bothers me greatly, just like it bothers you.
And
And
it
a lot of
bothers
people.
me. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah,
I wish I could sit here and say he's ass, but I can't.
he is ass at many things.
As a person, yes. But as a wrestler, I can't say he is.
Exactly.
I had to give him credit for this one. But this match, the men's chamber sets up Drew and Damian for Mania, which I don't know how to feel about that, but
Yeah,
you know, that'll be a good
because
match, I'm sure.
Drew got eliminated by Damien as the first elimination by
Hmm.
roll up.
And then he cost Damian the match by hitting him with the Claymore after he got eliminated.
Exactly.
So it sets up that Logan Paul was just kind of here. This doesn't set up anything for him. Um, the ending of the match sets up Punk Rollins again, which I don't know if I'm mad about it. I would have preferred a fresher direction, but fine.
I told you it was gonna happen. I told you. Even
But
though I
the
didn't
thing
predict
is,
it, I predicted CM Punk to win. But I told you.
but where's Roman Reigns fit into all this? Because he's coming back soon, right?
He's the one in the one. We'll get to that later.
All right. Um. So yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be a triple threat between them. I don't know for sure. No one really does at this moment. Um. But yeah, get to the final
Yeah,
two. Punk,
we'll see.
Rollins, sorry, Punk and Cena. Cena, without hesitation, puts on the. Why can't I tell?
After Punk gets stomped by Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins
Yeah,
is pissed that he got eliminated by CM Punk.
Pissy got
CM
eliminated.
Cena looks. He says, "It's my only chance I got. Boom! I'm gonna lock in the most vicious SDF I've ever done."
That is true. He really went for this one. That's why I'm so thrown off verbally, because I couldn't believe how harsh this one was. He actually put effort into it.
Foreshadowing, but we didn't know.
No. Didn't Cena yell, I'm sorry when he locked it in?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm not hearing things.
He was being a
He,
nice guy. Like he went for two handshakes, but
you know what? Him and Punk hugged during the match.
they hugged. He was being a nice guy. It should have been very clear.
Man. But, yeah, he puts in the STF. He says, I'm sorry. Rollins on the outside yelling, die at CM Punk, as one does.
Die, Punk, die.
But then, Punk passes out. Cena wins the match.
He
And then
did
we
in
get
fact.
to,
You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't confirm he did, but,
No, we ain't seen him since.
we're seeing him tonight
Rest in peace,
on
Justin
Raw.
Cage.
On Raw. He's advertised.
All right, oh, never mind. Never
He
mind.
cannot get banned again.
Never
Not
mind.
for
We're
this
not.
one.
It didn't happen. All right, you two. It didn't happen.
Can't get banned again. We just got back here.
Wait, you know
Just
what? It
got
was a
back.
full. My bad. My bad. That's on me.
It
My
is your
bad.
bad. God,
Yeah.
I can't. We can't have another one. I mean, I don't know if they're
Not again.
understanding a second time.
Not again. Of course.
But anyway, Cena wins. They raise the chamber. Rhodes comes out to congratulate him and say, "Ah, it's me and you at Mania." And Travis Scott comes out,
Wait,
and The
did he
Rock
just
comes
come
out.
out with The Rock? Like I mean, okay, I
Oh, he
missed
got
this
his own
part too.
entrance. He got
I
his own
missed this
entrance.
part too because I was doing something else. So,
Travis got his own little entrance, and The Rock came out, and they went to the ring together.
right, right.
Which that's my biggest gripe with what comes next is that Travis Scott was really just kind of there to be there, but whatever.
I actually thought it was cool, but here's what it is.
He just kind of stood there and watched the whole thing for like
Because
98%
he
of it.
did get involved and they left with them. So I was like, oh, it's not
Yeah, but
that
like,
bad.
why though?
I don't fucking know.
That was my thing. I don't know where he fits into any of this and why, but whatever.
I had two
So,
questions. I said, well, okay, we'll get to everything though. We'll get to everything.
so Rock comes out. He says, "Cody, gonna need that answer about your soul. Can I get that real quick? I kind of need it. If you give it to me, it's gonna be really good for you. If not, it's gonna be pretty bad." And then Cody says, about this whole my soul thing, I kind of, sort of already gave it away to the professional wrestling industry. So I'm going to have to say, and this right here is a direct quote, hey, Rock, go fuck yourself, which is awesome to hear. on a WWE show because like I couldn't believe they finally did it. To
Yeah,
let
because
someone
usually
just
when
yell.
we say something like that, we're just making it up. But this time it's true.
They said it for real. There's a clip. They put it on their social medias.
Exactly.
And you have Travis Scott in the corner smoking a blunt, as one does, I guess, to really show the how much they care about being here. Um, I think
Yeah,
that
CM Punk is in the back. Not CM Punk. John Cena is in the back. That would be crazy if CM Punk was in the back like he
yeah,
was,
just
like he
respectfully.
was. Yeah, just laying there. Anyway, Cena was in the back just going like, yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
that's great.
Cody. That's what. That's right. That's good.
And sidebar, I think the problem I have with Travis Scott being around is that every time he shows up, he just looks like he couldn't care less.
Yeah, he's a real heel for real.
No, I mean like, just in general, like he looks like he couldn't be bothered to be here. Like he doesn't want to be here.
He might not care, or he might just be stoned.
I really can't tell, and that's really what throws me off about him.
Yeah. But
But
again,
so yeah,
yeah.
uh, Cena eventually he's like, "Ah, Cody, you're my man for saying that," and he hugs Cody, but he makes a weird face at The Rock, a really grumpy
Oh,
face.
The Rock. Yeah, he did the little sign with the throat slit.
Yeah, that's his.
John Cena's there with a straight face.
Yeah, and then he lets go of the hug, kicks Cody right in the nuts, and he beats the crap out of him for like 5 minutes.
Insane. And like I said, the only questions I've had during this segment were, why John? Why? And what does Travis Scott have to do with this?
That I only asked the second question. That's all I asked. The second question.
I mean, I did ask why John? Why? I mean, that's a real question, bro. Like, why?
Well, yeah, I said why. I'm like, oh, I wonder what his reasoning is. But then, not like you did. But then I also said, why is Travis Scott here?
No, I was just like, what does he have to do with this? Like, where does he fit in all this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, he did fit a little bit, I guess.
Man, you see the way he decked Cody Rhodes, man.
That's a real worker right there. You know what I mean? Can't take it
He
away from him.
That was a definite shoot. Cody went up to all of them in the back, and he said, "Look, I'm gonna need you to
That's it.
just
Send him back
shoot up."
down to NXT.
Yeah, but that too, maybe I don't know. And then they had to explain to him, Cody, that's Travis Scott. We can't send him to NXT. He doesn't technically work here. I don't care who he is. Send him back to NXT.
Yeah, he's got to work on his gimmick. He's got to work on how he hits, how he should be striking, how he be grappling, all this stuff.
But like 2 hours before the show happened, he went up to Travis, The Rock, and John Cena, and he said, "Listen, guys, I need you to just lay it in. Just shoot on me real quick. It's okay."
Yeah, he like lifted him up for a little bit and he put him back down. It was
I
a
didn't
little
know
awkward. I'm not gonna
what it was.
lie.
You know damn well that they just told him to like act tough, and he said, "All right, I'll do this." And then Cena was like, "Man, put him down. What are you doing?"
Yeah, I was like a little bit awkward with that, but you know what? It got the point across. Okay, CM Punk, not CM Punk. John Cena is a
You're trying to
heel.
get CM Punk to
I'm
be
trying to make CM Punk alive again. Okay.
You're upset because I was right about John Cena winning and you were wrong at the predictions. I understand.
Yeah, I'm very upset that what you did was trying to throw the predictions and then you actually won. So
I was very happy about that actually.
that is insane. Okay, and WrestleMania is not going to be the same. Okay.
I can't believe it. I went in there, I said, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose," and I won by 1 point somehow.
WrestleMania is not going to be the same. You got another thing coming.
I'm sure I do. But yeah, so Cena turns, he beats the crap out of Cody with the Rolex, and he beats him with the championship, pummels him. The Rock whips him with the belt. Travis Scott hits him probably for real. And
Ooh,
then
yeah.
they stand over Cody and then they leave.
And then they faced the camera or whatever. They were facing the ring, and then they were like looking all tough.
My favorite thing about this is in kayfabe, right? This was like, did The Rock just naturally assume Cody's gonna like not go for it? Because like at some point he approaches John Cena before all this happens,
Well, I
right?
mean, look,
In
if
kayfabe.
Cody says yes, then they're both on the same team. John Cena's gonna be like, yeah, that's right, and I'm in the deal too.
I mean, is it like that awkward moment where Don Callis and Chris
Did we just
Jericho
become
had that
best
feud?
friends? Yeah, of course we do.
It's like the AEW feud with Don Callis and Chris Jericho, where he just assumed that Chris Jericho wouldn't join the group, but he did it anyway. And he's like, "Oh, um, never mind, I guess."
I mean, Like I said, like if he did, great. But since he didn't, he gets attacked by the one guy that also decided to sell his soul.
I guess so. And you know what? Another first, they let Michael Cole do a swear on commentary.
Yeah. So these fingers, like he keeps holding up the rock, they keep going down. I'm assuming that Roman Reigns is part of it.
Well, number one is the next one, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be number one. So, I mean, the number one is aligned with Solo Sikoa, so it must be Solo Sikoa.
He's gonna go, "I love you, Solo," and that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna lead to
You
Solo
know,
Sikoa versus.
that actually makes a lot more sense than Roman Reigns.
No, what's gonna happen
I mean,
is
think about it, right? Solo's in a bad place right now. He's
no,
not the
no.
tribal chief. He's not this and that. Him selling his soul makes so much sense.
Here's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be number one's gonna be Solo Sikoa. He's gonna come out and he's gonna talk to John Cena. He's gonna say, "John, you're gonna beat Cody Rhodes, but not right now. It's gonna be me versus Cody Rhodes again in the main event of WrestleMania, and then this time Solo Sikoa is gonna win it, and then he's gonna be WWE champion, and then gonna have Jacob Fatu yelling, 'I love you, Solo,' and then John Cena and The Rock and Travis Scott also do that, and then that's the end of WrestleMania."
Like, I want to leave the Discord right now, but I'm not going to do that because it's the end of the podcast. So,
Overall, thumb thoughts for the show. I'm gonna give it a double thumbs up because I really enjoyed the show. Besides one match, but it's forgiven because of the historic segment at the end.
yeah, and I want to give it a double thumbs down because Liv Morgan lost the match, but I can't do that because it was actually a good show. So, it's going to get a double thumbs up, really.
All right, take us home with the outro.
And go follow us wherever you possibly can, every single social media platform, podcasting platforms, leave a 5-star review. We'll like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. See you next one. Bye.